Speaking to inspire the audience from the Competent Communications Manual, speaking 5 to 7. Dreams do come true. Jim Klipp, dreams do come true.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and future guests. I'm going to be a fireman. I'm going to be a policeman. I'm going to be an astronaut. I'm going to be a ballerina. I'm going to be the President of the United States. These are dreams that we have when we are children. But then something happens. We start becoming of age. We become an adult. And suddenly, those dreams are out the window, and all we think about is how are we going to pay our bills? You know, what is our next car going to look like? How can we buy a house? Talk to Susan or Jeanette. And we lose those big dreams. You know, getting a house or getting a car or getting a better job is something that most of us feel comfortable thinking about. But how do you feel about becoming a millionaire? How do you feel about becoming a billionaire? How do you feel about having a house that is twice the size that you live in? Now, how about having a house that is quadruple the size that you're living in? Now, I'm talking about money. Some of you are like, money's not important to me. That's fantastic. How many people do you want to help? Where do your dreams take you? Do you want to help 10 people? Do you want to help 100 people? Do you want to help 1,000 people? Do you want to help 1,000,000 people? Where do your dreams take you? What can you possibly do, excuse me, to take your dreams to that higher level? Unlike when we're children and we're just thinking about dreams, we need to transition and start doing activities that are going to take us in that direction. Those activities are called goals. We set goals. We set some large goals, and then we set some smaller goals in order to achieve those large goals. Without a show of hands, how many of you have goals that you can think of right now? Excellent. Those of you that have just showed me that you have goals, how many of you have written them down? Nice. Nice. Excellent. And how many of you review them before you go to bed at night and when you wake up in the morning? These are just steps that we can go through to make those goals achievable. I'm going to share with you a story, a true story about myself. Many of you have known me for a long time. Before my present situation, I've been known as a, how they refer to it, womanizer, woman chaser, right? That was some of the categories that they had put me in previously. But most of you didn't even know at that time I was longing for something. I didn't actually know what I was longing for until I sat down and thought about it one day. So finally, one day I'm like, you know what? People keep telling me to make a list, to make a goal. So I did. I made a goal of the perfect girl. That's what it was. It was listed as the perfect girl. However, at that time, I'll be honest, I was a bit shallow. And that list was comprised of, let's just say, features. Right? And obviously that did not work. Didn't work at all. All it did was frustrate me. But then, on November 18th, 2013, I made a list. This is a real list. And this is referred to as Dream Girl. I'm going to read it to you. Dream Girl. I would like her to be caring, lighthearted, intelligent, sweet, sensitive. I want our relationship, I want us to adore each other within our relationship. I want us to grow each other, make each other better. Her smile should melt me inside. She has to have positive energy. She sees the best in other people. We truly appreciate what each other has to offer to the relationship. I want her to be as smart as me or smarter, not hard to accomplish. I want to have a great common sense That makes sense. I want us to both be on the same page most of the time. I want her to be funny, slightly witty, not humorous, but slightly witty. I want her to be fun to be with. I want her to be positive. And of course, I want her to have goals. That was November 18th, 2013. The power of writing things down. On November 10th of 2014, Grace walked into my fit camp. And those of you that know Grace, fits this list to the T. To the T. I put my heart and soul into this list. There's nothing in here about hair color, eye color, body type. Nothing in here like that. That's the person I was before I made that list. Now you're thinking maybe it took a year for this person to come into my life. But those of you that know me and know Grace, I'm going to tell you right now, was that year worth the wait? Very much so. Life is full of vicissitudes. However, you can minimize those by writing your goals down. And not just writing things down, writing from the heart, really feeling what it is that you want, whether it be financial, relationships, spiritual, whatever it is that you want in life. Write it down. Make it very specific. Not just, I want to be rich. Not just, I want to make $1 million. Be very specific. How are you going to get there? How are you going to achieve that? What is the number that changes your life? Instead of saying $1 million, I need to make $950,000 for some specific reason. What are you going to do for that if it's money? If it's the amount of people you want to help, how are you going to help those people? Why are you going to help those people? Fellow Toastmasters, I challenge you. Make a list. Make a goals list. Bring it from your heart. You should be passionate about that list. Make a long-term goal, 10-year. Then make 5-year. Make 3-year, 2-year, 1 year. Make quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily goals. Once again, it's going to take a little bit of time to do all that together. But once you get those daily and weekly goals, review them every single day and make sure you're doing something every single day in order to achieve those goals. Mr. Toastmaster.